Right to a channel of light fluid. Welcome back to Cienie. Yes, we're back in Stepnevo for more of our detective story here. And I have no idea what's going to be happening next. So I think it's a good idea we find out. I lock the door and start taking off my shoes and jacket. The familiar smell of booze is intoxicating, like I'm drowning in alcohol. I prop the windows halfway open to air out the nauseating stench, but keep the rain from splashing inside. The empty cans riddling the floor emit a sharp crumble when I accidentally step on them. I should clean up this mess. Maybe later. A part of me dreads to talk with Dad. I don't remember the last time we had a proper conversation. I head straight to his bedroom. It's where he usually hides to wallow in alcohol in the middle of the day. I knock on his door a few times before trying to open it. Locked. Dad, are you here? Yeah. Otto told me what happened. You know we have 3 unpaid bills due this month. I hear something fumble in his room, followed by staggered footsteps. The door creaks open as his figure slouches from behind it, and I'm greeted by his vacant stare. I know. What's the plan then? I'm able to cover my half. Dad. I'll deal with it. How? I said I will deal with it. He spits the words between his clenched teeth. Now leave me alone. Yeah, sure. Well, screw this. I'm not dealing with his bullshit. As I turn around to leave, he suddenly grabs my hand and yanks me back towards him, his grip firm yet desperate. Tom, wait, I'm sorry. I stay silent, trapped in a familiar pattern of ever emptier words. I pull my hand away from his clammy paw. Do what you want. I don't care. Without waiting for a response, I head straight to my room. Inside, I throw my things on the floor, lock the door and lie down on the bed. I don't think I can make enough money to pay off everything this month. And what about the month after that? Honestly, the last thing I want is having to ask Marcus or Otto for help. They've already got enough shit to deal with. It would be embarrassing to look at them after too. They'd just feel bad for me, and I hate that. I groan into the pillow before throwing it at the wall. Fuck. I really hoped I wouldn't have to contact Jakub again. Still, I grab my phone. Fuck it. I'd rather deal with this than have my friends look at me with pity again. Hey, it's me. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. I knew you'd contact me again, Thomas. I've been thinking about you. Yeah, sorry, I've been busy. I can imagine. So, what have you been up to? I need a favour. What kind of favour? You know exactly what kind. Stop with the teasing. I see. When do you need me? Tomorrow. Same place as always. For you, I can definitely make it. Great. See you then. Can't wait. That was embarrassing. But it's the best option I have. I'm left staring blankly at the ceiling. Minutes pass while my mind drifts with no direction. My body aches from the long and tiresome day. I notice how dark the neighbourhood has gotten outside, while my phone screen blinds my eyes as I key in the password. My head feels groggy from waking up at weird hours in the evening. First thing I do is check notification from Dawid. So, you think we could meet up tonight? Maybe. You're so cruel. I know. I talked to Ali. It's awkward. I think he hates me. Well, I'm glad you reached out to him. Yeah, me too. It's going to be weird, but I asked him to meet up with me tomorrow at our parents' old house. Oh? I thought he'd come over and help me look through some old boxes. Maybe take some stuff with him. That's nice of you. I'm glad you approve. So, about the meeting? I don't know, dude. I think I might need a bit more time. I'll be spamming you if you don't agree. How old are you? 5? Pics. Plus. Proszę, bitte, please, por favor, pожалуйста. Now I'm curious how far you can keep this going. God, you're terrible. You just want me to stroke you. What? Stroke your ego. Please, I want to get an interview with the great detective himself. Wait, how'd you know about that? Annie told me. It's so cool. I want to hear all about it. I'm stubborn. I'm not giving up. Not just stubborn, annoying too. Dick. If I agree, will you stop the theatrics? Fine, but also choose a place and time. Sure. Annie told about Gruber and the Edge Veg. We could go there. 8 p.m? Why there? Don't know. We can try somewhere else. Nah, it's fine. I know the place. Meet you there at 8. Great. I'll be waiting. I sigh as we finish texting. Feels like I've been won over too easily. I'd rather stay in bed and be lazy tonight. Dawid would kind of deserve it. But I'm actually kind of curious about what brought him back. There must be more to it. So I glance through my contacts. I decide to talk to Ali as well before I start preparing to go out. Hey Ali, hopefully things went well with Dawid. Sorry I haven't been too talkative lately. Found your note. Oh, hey, kitty. Surprising though, now that Dawid is back, you got time for good old me. Thought you two would be all over each other. Nah. I mean, he did invite me to the bar tonight. He told me he invited you two, but you refused. Oh, yeah, busy tonight. To be honest, Dawid was the last thing I expected to see today. Did it go badly? Yeah, I don't know, man. It was fine, though it felt like talking to a stranger. I get it. Also, why did you tell him I'm detectiving with Marcus? Well, it just slipped out of my mouth. Sorry if you wanted to keep it a secret. It's fine. Oh, my package's arrived. I'll talk to you later. See you, kitty. Tell me how the unpacking went after. I don't do and tell. I can't blame Aliash for not wanting to be around his brother right now. He probably needs more time. I guess he wasn't all that wrong about Dawid and I being all over each other. After all, it barely took any convincing from Dawid for me to agree to meet. This is stupid. I should be angry. Too angry to just go out for dinner with him. And I am. But I still want to see him. It's already 7:10 p.m. I should start getting ready, if I want to be there on time. Downstairs, Dad is in the same state as always. He looks at me and mumbles something, but without paying him any attention, I twist the doorknob and head out. After a 40-minute walk through the town, I finally arrive at Gruber and the Edge Veg. Old Bernard's been running this place for as long as I can remember. Back in the day, it wasn't the best spot to eat nor grab a drink, but it was probably the only one around. Marcus did mention the food is the best it's ever been at this place, since old Bernard hired someone to manage the shifts and cook properly. I stand outside of the bar, hoping Dawid won't actually ditch me tonight. It's already 8:05. My phone rings and I answer without looking at the caller. Hey Dawid, where are you? Not Dawid, Marcus. I hope that's fine too. Oh yeah, totally, sorry. Just waiting for Dawid. The kid is back? Yeah. Oh, I see. Well, I've got news. The client called and said her son came back today. Apparently you made him change his mind. I did? That's weird. I don't think I said anything to convince him. Yes. That was weird for me as well, especially after what you told me about his little visit. The client was really happy and said she'd meet us tomorrow for the rest of the payment. Us? Yeah, of course. I'll go talk to her myself. After that, I'll pay you your share. Sweet. Finally some good news. Maybe I can pay the bills on time if I manage to get a nice fat check. I'm glad. I know it's going to sound weird, but technically we can consider the case closed. On the side, we can still look into Camille more. Anyway, so you're free tomorrow then? We'll go meet with the client, if you're comfortable with it. I thought you didn't want me to get involved more. Well, this part is fine, you're still my assistant. In that case, I'm free after 3, which you'd know if you looked at my work schedule I sent you. Okay, you got me. I still haven't checked it. I chuckle, but still, I don't know what to think about all of this. Happy the case is over, but it just feels strange. You're still not off the hook for stealing my documents. Gotcha. Don't worry. Fuck. Tom, what happened? The culprit is none other than Dawid. He waves and laughs hysterically while I lift my hand and show him the middle finger. Dawid and his car. All right, you have a great night. Remember to get home before midnight and get some proper sleep. It's the middle of the week after all. Sure thing, Pops. Anything else? Just have a safe night. I will. Rest well. I end the call and head towards David's car. The closer I get, the more smug and proud he looks, knowing he scared the shit out of me. Before you get angry, you should know that look on your face was so worth it. I try my best to look unimpressed, tuck in my lower lip. If cats really do have 9 lives, you made one of mine just jump out of my body, you ass. 8 left to go. You're a clown. And you're... I got nothing. Let me come back to you on this. Well, you're definitely more chipper than before. Just glad we got to hang out today. With Aliash. Well, we're sorting things out. Dawid steps in front of me and nods in the direction of the building, so I follow him. Damn, man, this place is packed. The laughter and chatter of merry patrons create a lively ambience. A delightful aroma of sizzling grilled meat and savoury spices fills the air, mingling with the faint scent of aromatic herbs. The kitchen seems to be working its magic. However, as we move further into the crowd, the pleasant fragrance intertwines with the lingering stench of alcohol and the pungent scent of spilled drinks. Let's find a seat or kick someone's ass for it. The only person getting their ass kicked would be you. Wow, mean? Behind the bar counter stands a rather bulky tiger. Behind him a female sheep. She seems to be talking on the phone with a worried look. Still surprising to see the tiger. I haven't seen many of them around here before, at least not in these parts. Seeming to notice my gaze on him, he looks back at me and smiles. I nod in response. Part of me can't help but feel like I've seen him somewhere before. I in the cake? What? What cake? He doesn't respond, instead squinting at me with a smirk. While I was looking at the tiger, Dawid seems to have spotted an empty spot by the table, located further at the back. It still has a good view of the whole place. The hyena sits, letting out a loud sigh. Already that tired? Hey, it's been a long day, okay? I fall asleep here. Will you carry me back home? Sorry, but I have a limit how much weight I'm able to carry. Damn, I'm speechless. I'm sorry, man. While Dawid examines the menu, I keep glancing at the bartender. Where could I have seen him before? Was it back in Warsaw? Dawid grabs my head by the cheeks, with his hand squeezing me, guiding my head to look at him. Do you like that tiger? What? Oh, nah. Just feels like I've seen him from somewhere before. Dawid grins devilishly, right as I realise what he's about to do. He waves the bartender over to our table. I just want to bury my face in my paws and disappear. I'm gonna kill this hyena. Welcome to Grube Niedźwiedź. How can I help you tonight? That accent is definitely not from here. Maybe Asian? Dawid keeps waving at the bartender. Hey! Hi, Som, my friend here. I shake my head at Dawid. All I get in return is a smirk. He thinks he saw you somewhere before, but he can't remember. Dawid leans on the table, his arm supporting his head. Can you tell us more about yourself, big guy? This poor bartender turns his attention toward me, looking confused and smiling awkwardly. I contemplate strangling Dawid. Sorry to bother you, this guy here. I point to Dawid, who looks at me pretending to be shocked, while sticking out his tongue for a moment. I likes to embarrass me in front of other people. And you don't have to tell us anything, just ignore him. Hey, that's rude. Oh, I don't think that's a problem, really. Well, I've only been here for about 4 or 5 months. I suppose the stripes do stand out, making people recognize me from a mile away. But I can't say I've seen you around the bar before, Mr... Oh, it's just Tom. And yeah, I figured. Sorry to bother you. Oh, my name's Raymond. Oh, don't worry. You didn't bother me. My name is Dawid. He didn't ask. Ouch. Raymond probably thinks we're a couple of idiots. Honestly, I wouldn't blame him. Would you like to order or anything? Oh, right. I haven't looked at the menu yet. He's busy looking at you. I kicked David's shin into the table. Hard. Never mind. Both Dawid and I look into the menu, which includes the usual local speciality, like pierogi, kołapki, bigos, and some more exotic dishes. Rendang? What's that? Oh, a rendang? That's a Southeast Asian meat dish braised in coconut milk mixed with rich herbs and spices. It's my family's recipe. I see, so that's where he's from. Wow, that sounds exotic. I'll have that, please. Yeah, I'll just go with pierogi ruskie with sour cream on the side, please. What? You're such a Pole. Meanwhile, Raymond jots everything down. Anything else? Teh tarik? Oh, teh tarik. That's a frothy milk tea originated from Malaysia, made with condensed milk. Ah, your family's recipe too? No, la. It's just where I'm from is all. Sweet, let's get 2 of those, because you and I aren't planning to get drunk tonight, are we? Yeah, no getting drunk tonight. Right, 2 teh tariks then. Raymond heads back to the counter. With that done, I turn my gaze to Dawid and kick him. Again. You ass. You know how awkward that was? Ouch, dude. I want to strangle you so much right now. I don't end up in jail because of you. I'm grateful there's so many people around here. Daddy, chill. Act your age, man. Numerical constraints can't dictate my personality. Huh. Well, that explains why disappearing for 6 years didn't seem like a big deal to you. Dawid shoulder punches me. Dick. Though I guess I deserve that one. We settle into idle small talk while we wait. It doesn't take long before Raymond approaches us with our food and drinks. I can smell it coming as he puts the plates down on our table. They look delicious. I haven't had pierogi in ages. God, I miss them. They're your meals. Enjoy. This looks amazing. Thank you, I'm sure we will. As the tiger goes back to his work, both Dawid and I are left staring at our delicious-looking food. I grab the fork and get started on my meal, while Dawid cuts a piece of rendang meat and stuffs it into his mouth. Holy crap, this meat is so tender. You have to try this. Dawid quickly cuts another piece and... What? Before I can finish my sentence, Dawid has already pointed his fork right in my face, beckoning me to open my mouth wide. My eyebrows furrow and I press my lips together to indicate my deep annoyance. Come on, open up. Let me stuff you with my... He smirks at me and starts to poke my pouted mouth with the fork. Fuck off, man. Eat your fucking food. Don't be naughty. Open up. Awaiting landing. He plays with the fork as if it were a plane. At this point, it'd get more awkward if I don't give in. Fine, just stop with the act. With everyone around probably looking at us, I open my mouth and take a bite. The tender meat melts in my mouth and an explosion of herbs and spices envelop my taste buds. I can also taste the creaminess coming from the coconut milk. Damn, this is good. Right? You need to stop being a little pussy. Be more adventurous with your food. Fair. For the next few minutes, we both focus on our food. The sounds of people talking, drinking and eating take over the whole room. I resist the urge to look at Raymond. He definitely thinks we're some fucking weirdos. Meanwhile, Dawid's phone seems to be receiving tons of messages. He looks back at me with his mouth full, quickly chews and swallows his food before responding. Sorry, let me just mute it. Oh no, it's fine. You can deal with it. The hyena nods and types away on his phone. I wait patiently, eating my pierogi before speaking up again. Dawid? Yeah? I want to know what made you come back. The real reason. What do you mean, real? Dawid sighs, trying to avoid my gaze. He clearly thinks his words over carefully before responding. Are you insinuating something? I grew suspicious over the years, I guess. Sorry. It even wasn't my choice in the first place. Only guilty of not keeping contact. Mom's health being deteriorating. My grandfather wanted her in a proper hospital. I see. Damn, I didn't know that. I thought she'd be better there, but even with the doctor's help, her health only worsened. I give Dawid space to talk and try to be as silent as possible. I feel bad prying it out of him, but I also can't help but feel like I deserve an explanation. Grandpa started making plans for me, and I guess I didn't want it. He fakes a chuckle. Anyway, as for the reason why I returned, well, as I already mentioned, it's a pretty selfish one. I just want to have my friends back. I thought it'd be easier to just pretend you guys had forgotten about me instead. I understand the situation with your mom and you wanted to be with her. What I don't understand is why it took you so long to realise you want your friends back. Dawid, there's something you're not telling me. Why did I lie about this? Well, you tell me. Tom, you're being paranoid. Can you really blame me, though? I don't know what to tell you. I don't even know what you want me to tell you. The truth. Why are you doing this? I thought we were having fun. I just don't want to be hurt again or see Aliash get hurt either. I'm here and I'm not leaving. fine. What about Aliash? I kinda didn't expect him to even want to see me. I guess it was a pleasant surprise when he agreed to. It's a surprise to me too. I don't know about Aliash, but it hurts me that Dawid would rather pretend we'd forgotten about him than try to reach out to any of us. I see. I see you agreeing to meet me. There's more progress than what I've made with Aliash. I'm sure he just needs some time. Aliash did tell you about my work, so I'm curious what else he told you. Not much, really. Somehow I don't believe that. I see. Today was pretty nice, though. The food was great. The company was okay, too, I suppose. He chuckles with a little awkward hyena laugh. What have you been up to? Aside from scary men invading your store. I thought they'd bite my head off when I bumped into one of them. Yeah, me too. Who were they? Honestly, I'm not quite sure myself. I see. And apart from that encounter? Aliash already told you, but Mark's agreed to hire me as his assistant. So I tend to get more involved than he'd want me to. Wow, same old then. Always in everyone else's business. Yeah, I learned from the best. How's the old dog doing? He's fine, I think. Busy with work. Any cool cases? Tell me something. I should probably avoid mentioning anything related to Camille's case. After my encounter with him, I'm not sure if he's dangerous or not, so I'd rather not get Dawid involved. Well, I helped Marcus solve a case about a cheating husband. That's kind of overdone. It does sound juicy. What happened? I followed him and took some pics of him fucking another woman. That's kind of all my job was. Damn, stealthy. I'm sure it traumatized you seeing straight people going at it. It was just sex. Seen it plenty. Was that guy big at least? Big how? Dawid gives me a sly grin. Stop. Nothing's wrong with a little size inspection. Okay. What about university life? Oh, it didn't work out. I kind of dropped out after 3 years. Wait, why? I left is all you were talking about. What happened? I was an idiot. But I guess it just wasn't for me. I don't get it, though. You're always talking a lot about your academic aspirations at school. Like some kind of nerd. I don't need uni for anything, really. I don't buy it. Did someone bully you? Or maybe you had a bad hookup with a professor? What? No, nothing like that. I was hoping you'd have some juicy story about a hot professor. Sorry, I'm just kidding. It's a shame, though. Are you planning on returning to university at some point? Maybe. That's the spirit. What about you? Did you finish your studies? I mean, what did you even study in Germany? Master of Business Administration, Berlin. So, you were studying how to steal people's money? Yeah, pretty much, but legally. Did you like it? Any juicy stories about hot professors of your own? I had to keep up my appearances. Understandable. I finished sipping my Ted Tarek while Dawid checks his phone. Is everything fine? Oh no, there's just this one place I have to visit tonight. I mean, it's getting kind of late anyway. I think we can call it a night. Yeah. I hope we can do this again soon. I'll have to check with my secretary to see if there's space in my calendar to fit you in. And who would that secretary be? Marcus? Imagine... I'd rather not. We both laugh as we grab our empty plates and put them on the deck next to the bar's kitchen. I nod at Raymond as I head toward the door. Dawid looks at me, and then at Raymond as he opens his wallet and pays for our order. food was great. We'll definitely come again. Yep. It was my pleasure to have you here. It was definitely one of my more lively shifts, so thank you. That's true. There are a lot of people tonight. I think he meant you. Don't call me out like that. I thought with my friend you're acting like a clown, you'd have enough of us. Hey, I'm right here. You sure are. No, don't worry, lad. It was awkward, but nothing too bad. See? He doesn't mind at all. Well, we'll be off. Thanks, Raymond. Good night. I grab David's arm and start dragging him towards the door as Raymond shouts after us. Oh, wait. You forgot your change. I keep it. We step outside and David wriggles his way out of my grip to run up to his car. I follow him, but my steps become shaky and uneven. My head begins to pound again. Fuck. Are you alright? It's nothing, just a light headache. I see. Well, at least the dinner was fun. I smirk at him as he squints at me with his mock suspicion. Yeah, I think it was. Nodding, he opens the car door, but instead of getting in, he just stands there for a few seconds while turning back to me. So, I suppose I should offer you a ride as well, to keep you safe and all. What, aren't you busy tonight? Well, can't have you walking all alone at night dressed like this and with a headache. You're just asking to get jumped. What the hell? If anyone would get jumped, it's you, rich boy. They can try. I bet you'd like that. Are you kink-shaming me? Maybe. Anyway, I'll be fine. See you. David hurriedly locks his car and turns back to me. Wait, are you just going to walk after all? I mean, yeah, why not? The weather's nice and fresh air will do me good. Ah, fine. I'll get my car tomorrow. Don't be stupid. Just drive home, man. It's too late now. Under the night sky, the stars twinkle like distant beacons of light. A gentle breeze brushes against my fur, carrying with it the scent of damp autumn soil. The crunch of dry leaves and rough footsteps is all we hear as David walks beside me, hands tucked in his front jacket pockets. Occasionally he breaks the silence with a soft whistle, a melody I don't exactly recognise. I must say I missed this. Missed what? Walking with you when we were kids. Oh, yeah, I remember. We used to pretend to fight monsters and talk about treasures at the end of the road of stars. Kids are weird, man. No, I think it was mostly us. Oh, I also remember the night costume. I smirk at David, knowing he was always embarrassed about it, ready to see him covering his face with his hands. Stop! Always talking about how you're going to protect everyone. I playfully jab his shoulder as he chuckles, while raising his snout up to the sky. He then sighs, suddenly halting his footsteps and looking at the ground. Tom. Ayash told me. Told you what? I know about your mom. She got angry, saying I'm the last person you want around right now. Tom, I know you have your doubts, but it's fine. Is it? It isn't, but the last thing I want is to show any weakness right now. I'm sorry. I said, it's fine. Tom. As he's about to speak, a piercing shriek shatters the calm night air. We turn towards the direction it seemed to be coming from, the woods. What was... Shh. David stands there, frozen, having a hard time taking out his phone. By then all of my senses are already pulled in the direction of the woods. I'm going to check it out. Someone might be hurt. Are you crazy? Tom, get back here. That's not a good idea. Ignoring him, I slowly approach the woods. There's nothing but a sea of trees and murky blackness. Behind me, Dawid calls for someone on the phone. Hello? Are you hurt? I'm met with silence. My breathing grows laboured and uneven. What should I do? I look back at Dawid, who's in a total panic. The cops are on their way. They won't make it in time. They're never on time. Before I realise, my legs are already carrying me deeper into the forest, dampening the echo calls from Dawid. Tom, wait, let me go with you. I move swiftly through the thick bushes and trees, using my phone as a flashlight. Can you hear me? Where are you? Silence. Nothing but silence. Where are you? Hello? I shine my light around, but there's nothing but trees. Please say something! I sprint towards the faint voice. She must be near. It feels like an eternity passes while I'm trying to reach the woman. It sounded like she was way closer. Where is she? Please, keep making noise! Each time she calls out, it feels like it comes from a different direction. Left, right, from the front, behind me. I'm starting to doubt where I'm even going, so I slow down. The throbbing pain in my head suddenly intensifies, and my vision goes blurry. Fuck, not now. I shake my head like a moron, thinking that I'll make the pain go away. I'm here, please. The woman yells out again. It's now coming from my left. Despite the pain, I turn and sprint towards it again. There, finally I spot her, slumped against a tree with her leg twisted in an unnatural way. I'm taken aback by the horrifying sight, but I try not to let it distract me. I recognise her. Oh my god, Mrs. Novak, what the hell happened here? She doesn't say anything. Her breathing is shallow and faint, her body shaking from the cold. I slowly step down and lean by her. After taking off my jacket, I put it on her to warm her up. Why is she here alone? Hushed. I fell. Camille. She starts coughing violently. I put out my phone and start calling Marcus while making sure she's still awake. Who pushed you? Was it your son? Come on, Marcus, pick up. No. Her voice grows weaker. Where are those fucking cops? Hello? Marcus!
Oh, Tom, what's going on?
Listen, I was Mrs. Novak in the woods. Her leg is broken. She apparently got pushed. Camille is nowhere to be found.
I'm on my way. No matter what, stay on the call.
I turn to Mrs. Novak. She looks really badly scratched and bruised, apart from that twisted leg. I lean closer to check if she's still conscious. Mrs. Novak, please stay with me. Help is on the way. Find Camille. Why were you out here? Her pupils dart around frantically, for her gibberish turns into a murmur. After several moments, her eyelids slowly lower before... Hey, stay with me. I hear Mark's voice through the phone. I hold it close to my ear. She's unconscious, but she's still breathing.
I've contacted Ego. His men are on their way. Where are you exactly?
The forest, close to the road near the bar. Dawid should still be standing next to where I ran in. He called the cops. The pain in my head hasn't gone away. Instead, it keeps throbbing incessantly, making it difficult to focus. I quickly turn around with a new sound like a twig snapping. I can't see anyone, but I can hear footsteps. Marcus, I think somebody's here with us.
What? Who is?
I don't know. I hear footsteps. The flashlight from my phone doesn't reveal anyone as I turn in a circle. Maybe it's Camille. Why would he be hiding? I hear another snap. Someone is definitely out there. Marcus, they're getting closer.
Tom, just stay where you are.
Marcus's voice comes out loud from my phone speaker. If Camille is out there, he might need help too. Even though I hear the sound of footsteps somewhere nearby, I don't think any part of my body wants to go and check out what it is. Not only that, my head is still pounding like hell. The sound of police sirens comes from somewhere in the distance. Finally. Mrs. Novak is still breathing at least. Marcus, I hear the cops.
Yeah, I'm here with Dawid now. I'm coming for you.
Alright. I sit down next to Mrs. Novak and hold my phone tight, light in the area. I can't believe that fucker would just leave his mother like this. I don't really know the full picture, and I probably won't until she wakes up.
Tom, are you there?
Yeah.
I'm on your track.
You want me to yell?
No, I'm almost there.
Eventually I hear multiple voices calling out to us. It must be the police, because most of the area begins to be lit up by flashlights.
Tom?
We're here.
Oh, God. Don't worry, we'll get her to safety.
You enter?
So, how can I help, Chief?
I closed the door behind me. Agatha's office is well organised. Far cry from mine. It's been a while since my last visit.
Maybe it'll go better this time.
You have a seat, Waldner. She scrutinises my every step as I approach to sit in the guest chair. I want you to tell me what happened there.
A woman was assaulted.
Waldner. I know you've been investigating Mr. Novak's son.
That's not really a secret now, is it?
Don't you start.
I don't understand what you're angry about.
I'm angry she didn't notify the police when you spotted Camille. Oh, this could have been prevented.
What would you have done then? Arrest him?
He
is missing, but he's not a criminal.
He wasn't then. Yes, that's true. But you should have gotten a hint that something's off the moment he came to Tom's house.
Damn, he got told her? I thought I could trust him with this. Why did he tell her?
You're playing with fire. Can't say I'm not disappointed Iko didn't talk to me first. I asked him to keep the information to himself. I'll have to talk with him later. We've already got 5 people missing. And there's Camille lashing out and trying to kill his mother.
You got proof it was him?
We have fingerprints that match his at the scene, and camera footage of him and his mother walking together.
You work fast.
Why did he get a record of his fingerprints in the first place? From when he was involved in a previous misdemeanor.
I remember now. His mother mentioned it. He was apprehended by the cops after beating up his neighbour who insulted her. Still, is that really proof that he attacked her?
What more proof do you need?
Anything that concretely proves it was actually him.
Well, that's all we have to go off. I'm treating him as a suspect and I have a reason not to. What did you learn during your own investigation?
Before we go that far, I think it's only fair we have a proper exchange of information. I help you, you help me.
It's not the only case I'm working on right now. You're making it very tempting to throw my chair at you.
Understandable. I need everything you have on the 4 missing students.
Well, now. The chief rubs her temples, pressing them hard until her forehead wrinkles. Fine, I agree. We'll discuss that later. So, Mrs. Novak came to you to find Camille. What happened next?
Well, the case went cold at first, as with the other disappearances. I began to think he was next in the series. Asked around town, no results there. Then I went to that gas station on the edge of town.
I know the one. Carry on.
The owner said that Camille comes there once a week to buy some basic items. Then he lingers around the area before leaving.
Why would he do that? Meeting someone, perhaps?
Well, that's what I originally thought. I wanted to approach and talk to Camille during one of his visits there.
But you didn't?
No.
Why?
I was on my way back from meeting with a previous client that day. Tom was frustrated with the missing persons cases. Agatha gives me a long, tense look. She knows very well why Tom would be frustrated.
So Tomasz decided to get himself involved.
We followed Camille, saw him stopping by a few houses. I reached into my jacket pocket and handed her the note with the addresses written down, as well as the pictures Tom took. We don't really know why those places are important to Camille, but I'm planning to check them out. I think I'm going to avoid sharing more. What Camille said to Tom during his nighttime visit feels important. The them part especially.
That's troubling. Still, you should have come to me.
You know why I didn't, Chief. She pulls out a cigarette and lights it, then waves the pack at me. I grab one, nodding gratefully, and she lights it for me as well. The cigarette ember glows bright in the office as I inhale deeply.
Camille attacked his mother in the woods. That's all we have right now. I was hoping you'd suggest why.
Don't you think it's too convenient to lay it at his feet?
And tell me, Detective, what am I missing?
Given everything we know so far, it definitely appears that Camille was the attacker. How he approached Tom and how he's acting previously doesn't exactly paint a picture of a stable man. What worries me is that, clearly not being in the right headspace with his mother in the hospital, he might do something reckless. I think Camille is deeply disturbed by something.
What do you mean?
This afternoon I got a phone call from Mrs. Novak saying that Camille was back home, and it was all thanks to Tom. All Tom did last night was ask Camille why he was there in the first place.
And then Camille went back, lured his mother out and attacked her.
I'm unsure of that, but I can't deny it's a possibility.
An old woman wouldn't go into the woods alone at night.
She wouldn't, unless she had a reason to.
Like her son asking her to go for a walk.
I think it was more than just a walk. Why'd Camille lure her that deep into the woods?
To kill her, of course.
Why?
That's what I'm trying to establish.
I doubt that's the case. Not that I have proof, only a hunch. Well, maybe not. With your permission, I'd also want to investigate Mrs. Novak's house.
My men are already handling that.
And I don't have high hopes. To my surprise, she ignored my comment.
You're clearly not convinced, Oliver. So, what, do you think he's been framed?
When I was on the phone with Tom after we found her, Tom mentioned someone prowling around them.
That would be him trying to finish the job.
I don't know who it was, though I do agree they could have stayed around to finish the job. Tom finding Mrs. Novak might have dissuaded them from any further action.
So your theory is that it wasn't Camille. In that case, who would have attacked them? And most importantly, where is Camille now?
I have no clue. Not yet.
That's not enough. We can issue an arrest warrant for Camille.
Chief, I don't think.
If you find anything that proves his innocence, then we can talk about it.
Or if his mother clears him of the charges. She nods to herself, taking another puff of her cigarette.
You know what to do. Investigate the houses and keep me informed. Igor Boris will stand by as backup. If you find anything, report it back to them.
I work better without cops breathing down my neck.
And I have a problem with Tomasz working for you.
Meaning?
You know well what I can do. You could lose your license for this.
Tom wanted to help. He's only supposed to help out at the office. You need to rein him in. We know what Camille is capable of. As much as I'd like Tom to play it safer, deep down I know that he won't. He tends to find trouble a lot. I understand that. Even when he's working with you, he still goes off on his own. I already told him to take a break. If I keep insisting, he might feel like I'm snubbing him off the case. Which is something you should do. I'm not going to do that. Then help him get a fucking license, Waldner. You think he has skills for this to pay off? Well, I've been planning to. Good. Now you better not make me regret letting you off the hook. And stay quiet, letting her anger simmer down before the conversation continues. Were you able to find any more leads on the missing students? What about the hitchhiker from 3 years ago? You don't care about that? We didn't find any evidence of a crime around this case. So we didn't intervene further. Well, that's convenient. Anyway, not going to tell me to stay out of it? Just like your protégé, I doubt she'd listen. Touché. Well, now that I'm helping you with Camille's case, I need you to give me access to Comino. That's a big ask. Well, I'm sure you can do it. The more helpful she thinks I am, the more helpful she'll be. I could share something. Ava's disappearance was related to the other 4. That's what I'm sure of. I think she found something and someone didn't like what she found. Why wouldn't she share it with you? You work together. You think she's dead? I pause, taken aback by the question. Deep down I want to believe that she's still out there. Sadly, it's been months without any promising sign. To a point that it's getting harder and harder to believe. It hurts more than anything to think about it. As much as I'd like it to be otherwise. Did she leave any files or memos that indicate what she might have found? Well, if she did, your men would have found it by then. Alas, all of her belongings were then found missing, if you excuse the oxymoron. We're still investigating this accident. So I keep hearing. Another tense look exchanged as the chief stares at me, silent. It's one of the biggest fuck-ups under her supervision. She even blinded the fact that someone in the department might have been involved. I don't think her documents simply disappeared. Did someone take them? One of my fears is that it could be an inside job. Or maybe they were just careless and misplaced them. I have no idea which is worse at this point. Anything aside from those documents, then? I tapped the end of my cigarette against the ashtray, snuffing it out into wisps of smoke. Well, I think I'll keep the rest to myself for now. It can make your life more difficult, Waldner. Difficult? Well, I'm sure you could, but I'll have to decline the offer. I told you I'm going to work with you. If our partnership goes well, I'll consider telling you more. Agatha huffs audibly and stands up, clutching her waist. You can leave now. Very well. I give her a 2-finger salute. She flicks her wrist off at me in a shooing motion. Via dolce, Waldner. Well, that went swimmingly. We had such nice banter, too. I know the chief can't touch me and needs me to solve a case. Oh, I should still try to be careful with how to approach her. As I walk down the hallway, I see Tom talking to Iko, while Dawid sits on one of the chairs. Hey, sorry for making you guys wait. You didn't. We just finished. Indeed, we learned everything we could here. Now we just need to wait for Mrs. Novak to recover for questioning and... He trails off, noticing the disappointed look in my eyes. His gaze is reluctant to meet mine, even as he whispers his apology. Sorry, Marcus, I had to tell the chief. Ego and I have been through a lot together. We've practically known each other since I first came from Austria. A long 12 years since then. Ava introduced him to me as her police informant. It's always helpful in any case we had going. Maybe next time ask me before you do, though. Speaking of, your boss said that you and I got to start working together tomorrow. Wait, did you just get recruited? No, she just wants you to tag along while I do my detective work. You're just like old times, eh? I miss your stinking smoker's breath. Mm-hmm. I'll give you a call tomorrow. Drive safe. I noticed Tom staring right at me for a split second before he averts his gaze. As Iggy starts to walk off, Dawid lifts himself up from the chair and slowly walks up to us. That was tiring. Right, let's head off. I'll drive you guys home. Yes, please. Tom just nods and walks out without a word. Dawid follows suit. I light my cigarettes. We drive along an empty road. It must have been a very stressful experience for them both. Especially Tom. He's already been through a lot. Oh, where to, Dawid? My place is at Serova, 6th Street. Isn't your car still at Grube Niedźwiedź? Well, I don't feel like driving right now. Oh, that's fine. I'll drop you off first. Thanks. I glance at the rearview mirror. Tom is nervously shifting in his seat, his eyes darting between the window and his phone screen. Dawid, on the other hand, just sits ice frozen, except for his shaking knees. When I first found him, he was so anxious, he could barely utter a single intelligible word. After calming down a little, he told me that Tom had rushed into the woods alone, leaving him behind. That's what actually happened. I'm still in the dark. Tom turns back to his phone and types something, but I heard Dawid typing as well. Hey, Dawid? Yes? His legs stop shaking as he looks at me. How are you doing? I'm not sure, to be honest. Definitely not great. I've been in scary situations before. But this one just takes the cake. I understand. Definitely what I imagine my first day being back would look like. Yeah, I get that. Is the town still how you remember it? Kinda. People feel different, though. Well, how so? Town's a lot more going on. I don't know if that's good. Yeah, a lot has happened. How about your family? Did the reunion go okay? No, not yet. I mean, I only talked to Aliash. Does your dad know that you're back? I don't think he'd care. I see. Sorry for asking. Just curious. It's fine. It's nice to see you, too. The V turns to Tom, who's now staring out the window, his gaze empty and lifeless. Silence engulfs us. After a while, even the clickety-clack at their phone keypads has stopped, both of them now seeming preoccupied with their own thoughts. Every now and then I cough lightly to distract myself from it. Here we are. Thanks for the ride, Mr. Waldner. No problem. You'll be all right from here? Yeah. He looks at Tom, who still doesn't acknowledge that we stopped. I'll talk to you soon. Take care, Tom. Sure. Dawid frowns at Tom's indifferent response while closing the door and heading off. With that, I start driving to Tom's. Everything okay between you two? Who? Oh, Dawid. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell right now. Well, that's fair. I thought I'd feel close to him again after our meeting. Instead, I almost felt like talking to a stranger. Oh, I think I get what you mean. Having no idea what happened between the two at the bar, I struggled to steer the conversation. Tom? Mm-hmm? Can you tell me exactly what happened? Right. He shifts in his seat again. I don't even know how to explain it. A long pause. It's fine, Tom. We can talk about it tomorrow.
No.
The sudden firmness of his tone catches me off guard. I half turn to him before my focus snaps back to the road.
Sorry, this is something important I have to point out.
All right.
After I ran into the forest, it felt different. Weird.
What do you mean?
I've no clue myself. I had a headache throughout most of the day, coming and going, so it could be my meds.
That doesn't sound good. If his meds are giving him terrible side effects, I'm afraid he'll be reluctant to take any at all.
First I hear the yelling, then there are these whispers, calling for help.
Which would worsen his symptoms. Whispers? I don't think I understand.
Yeah, me neither. It's coming from all directions. It's hard to tell. The voices kind of sounded like a woman. Maybe like Mrs. Novak?
Could it be the attacker's voice? Why would they call for help? The stuff Tom is saying about the whispers doesn't sound all that believable, although Tom would never lie about such things. He must have just imagined it due to the stress, or... Don't you think the voices you heard could just be your...
I just told you I've been taking my meds.
Well, were you two drinking?
What?
I asked if...
No, I heard you just fine. We had not been drinking. You think I was drunk?
I meant maybe you mixed something with your meds.
I'm not stupid, Marcus.
That's not what I'm saying.
You know what? I'm fucking tired of this.
Great. I really handled this well. I guess we're both just exhausted from this ordeal. Tom, I'm sorry. You know I didn't mean it that way.
It's fine. Sorry, too, for snapping at you like that. I'm just pissed off because the cops asked the same fucking thing. I told them I found Mrs. Novak and heard rustling noise in the bushes. Before Mrs. Novak passed out, she mentioned Camille.
And what did she say?
I asked her if Camille hurt her. She said no.
Well, the cops are pretty sure it was him.
But...
Oh, I know. They think it's Camille who's walking around.
I definitely heard someone nearby, but I don't know who it was. I called Camille out, but nobody responded. Yet I kept hearing the sounds. Despite that, I thought it'd be safer to stay with her and wait for help.
Oh, smart. She didn't know who was there with you.
And that's all of it. You then found me shortly after.
Oh, I see. Those headaches don't sound good. You need to discuss your prescriptions with your psychiatrist. I'll give you a ride for an appointment. Just give me a call.
Okay. Still, we've got more important things to focus on now. Like what happened to Camille.
Fuck. Now I have to break it to him. Tom, about that. I think after today you should take it easy for a little while.
I don't need to take it easy. I'm fine.
Listen, Tom. You're clearly not in the right headspace for this. Just spend some time with your friends. Focus on the little shop. It's safer that way.
Yeah, I doubt that. Nothing.
Tom keeps silent for a while, his expression showing a deep consternation.
You're not trying to get rid of me, are you?
No, of course not. You're a bright kid. I could definitely use your help. It's just, sometimes you gotta know when enough is enough. He squints his eyes in a grimace before he eventually relents and his muscles uncoil.
Maybe you're right. But you will keep me updated?
Sure thing, bud. Just chillax.
Nobody says chillax anymore.
Oh? I've definitely missed that train then.
Yep.
Very well. You surely know your millennial slangs better than I do. I let her chuckle in an attempt to brighten the mood. After a moment or two, Tom smiles back at me. We reach his house shortly after. The light in Tom's living room is still on. Carol must be awake. Tom notices it too, sitting with his chin tucked to his chest, his hand clutching the door handle but not twisting it, as if he's trying to stall as long as he can. Do you want me to go with you and explain things?
Don't worry. I can handle my dad.
He says it in a reassuring tone, with a too quick smile. Will you be okay?
With Dad? Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not like I'm not used to it by now.
No, I mean overall.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it.
He sighs as he raises himself to leave. I don't know if I should tell you this, since it might get to your head.
Tell me what?
You did good today.
It was nothing.
I give his shoulder a firm squeeze. Tom reciprocates with a nod of understanding.
Okay, I'm going to head home now. Drive safe, Marcus.
As I reach for my lighter, Tom shakes his head disapprovingly. When he reaches the front of his house door, he turns around and we wave each other goodbye. Despite all these reassurances, worry washes over me. What a harrowing day it's been for all of us.
And this has been one of the videos where your voice actor has actually been feeling much like the character he is voicing. Yeah, I've also had a pretty nasty headache going through this. Unlike Tom's potential medications, this is just cluster headaches. For any of you know about them, we're about a level 6 right now, so I wouldn't mind doing a bit more on this and carry on with Marcus there, but I think it's time to stop for now. I hope you're enjoying Cienie. I certainly am. And again, apologies to any of my Polish viewers who have been screaming during the video because of my pronunciation. It's a little worse thanks to the headache. Yeah, please let me know how I'm doing. If I'm doing terribly, I'd like to know. And if you are grinding your teeth at pronunciations, I say I do understand what that's like. I am Welsh after all. But I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really liking this Vienna, and we'll be back to it before too long. Coming up next Saturday will be Nevin. All being well. Melbjorn is due for an update on, I believe, Thursday. So a couple of days I'll be doing that one. And I'm going to try and fit some time in for a short Spectrum of Hybrids on the weekend. Just a quick intro to the other route we're going to be doing. And then we have other stuff. I know we're definitely doing more Moonfire Seeker Saga. We have the penultimate episode coming up this month. And we might have Sanctuary or we might not. It kind of depends on Howley, because I'm not quite sure when the next Cienie build for the public is coming out. I've just read the new build for patrons. It's really good. But I don't know about the public build, so I'll be keeping an eye on that. I might be shifting the schedule slightly, but we'll see what happens there. And as always, I let my patrons know as soon as I know what's going on. And speaking of the patrons, he says, doing a very, very awkward segue. Thank you to all my donors on Ko-fi and Patreon. I very, very much appreciate you. You don't have to do this. The fact you like this stuff so much means a lot to me, trust me. And my top patrons are Gracious Yevon, Lark Huskerton, Greylock, Addy Bear, Volpusny Coffee, Ara Amaterasu, Tiger Cup, Smuto, Spiderling, Rafu, Omar, Andy Peng, Aaron Fox, Bastian, Baker, Brian Hall, Copus Visser, Dissonance, Exact, Grizz, Harvest Mouse Productions, Evan King, Kartek, Matt Kenya, and Malio Cervantes. Special thanks to all of you. And I absolutely need to update this piece of paper because it's getting full and rather worn now. Yes, I actually got old school. I have all this on paper, not my screen. But thank you for watching here. And thanks to the Cienie team for doing this. As I said, I'm really enjoying this one. So we'll be back to it before too long. But for now, thanks for watching.